Wow, what a direct. Honestly, I'm still left speechless. Hey everybody, it's Shahanian, and yeah, I am still reeling over that direct, and especially the Mario Kart stuff. You already know I'm a huge Mario Kart fan, so that part of the direct meant a lot to me. And today we're going to go ahead and analyze the trailer. Now I did this live on stream because I thought it'd take too long to go ahead and make a long form video about it, especially because we have a Mario Kart direct coming up. So I probably missed a few things here and there, and some stuff I say is probably outdated because of the Treehouse stuff, which I still haven't watched yet. But before I go into it, and I usually don't say this, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing, and be sure to follow my Twitch so you can keep up with me and all my Mario Kart stuff. Alright, let's get into the analyzing. There's not too much to look at here. You can see, like, the other parts of the track. We already seen this spot before. You can see where it bends that way. So right there. Okay, so I was right about this part, that part in the back connecting, but I thought it was going to be a glider section instead of, like, the road just twists upwards. Oh, but the road also doesn't go into the shopping plaza like I thought it did. It just kind of goes into that bend over there. Okay, so this road over here, I'm wondering where it goes. It looks like it goes under the track over here, like just far to the right. Yeah, I also wonder where this goes. It looks like it just kind of goes on forever. Maybe it turns over here. You can't even see where I'm pointing, but like over here, it looks like there might be a turn. It looks like you can go backwards on this track at some point, because it looks like there's this inward area you can climb up. And I think that's a coin right. No, I think that might be another flag. But yeah, we did see Mario drive in backwards coming in, so that might be a plausible reason why. You know, I was gonna say this might be like Mushroom Bridge, because someone pointed out that, like, you can see right here, the Mushroom Car is back from Double Dash, but I don't think this is Mushroom Bridge at all. It doesn't look like Mushroom Bridge at all. This looks like the same kind of area that the other track was, and I'm not sure if I can see anything that that connected it. It doesn't look like I can see anything that just outright, like, connects the two tracks. But they're obviously just in the same area. Well, we see the flags here, which were in that other track. And then we see this, which I think was in Mario Bros. Circuit. So they might be, like, really close to each other, like, lined up around here somewhere. Okay, this track looks sick as fuck. You can climb up, looks like you wall grind this side, but it looks like you might be able to just climb up to the top here and boost off here. Might be able to, I was gonna say you might be able to get in here, but it doesn't look like you can. I thought there was a boost right there. There might be, hold on. There are item boxes up there, I see it now. Oh, and a ramp right there. See, ramp, item box. So that could be a thing. You can probably also drive down here. I don't think they let you drive close enough to the NPCs to, like, touch them and bump into them. So I don't think you'll be able to drive here. I just noticed you could wall ride here. I think it looks like either Peach or Rosalina. Either way, it just looks like you can see someone wall riding up there. And obviously you can take the intern here and go to the side here. Here we have DK Pass. I don't know which part of the track this is from. It looks like the part where you kind of jump off at the end. Because, yeah, you can kind of see where the thing kind of turns, and then you just kind of have the straightaway. So I think this is, like, the end of the track. The retro tracks look very, very different from how we're all used to them. The environment of the tracks looks very different because it's an open world. So it's kind of hard to tell, like, what part of the track is which. Like, when we get to Airship Fortress later, it's kind of obvious which part of the track that is. But yeah, this one, I think this is, like, the end of the track. I'll see this over here, so you might be able to, like, grind rail off the side here. Also, the item boxes are, like, vastly different colors. I think they just kind of, like, appear rainbowish. Which kind of makes me scared that we probably won't get fake item boxes. I kind of want fake item boxes. I love fake item boxes. Okay, this track. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the exact same video, because I want the names of all these tracks that we are seeing. And I want the names of them so I can just be like, oh yeah, this is DK Spaceport. Yes, because we can see the monkey. This track looks bananas. I just realized it's supposed to be like Donkey Kong arcade style, which I think is kind of adorable. Looks like you drive up here and turn, and then you fall here. I was confused for a second. I thought you were, like, going around the back of the track, but no, you fall here, and then it looks like you just climb up, and there's some stuff over here. I see item boxes. This track looks confusing. We definitely don't see all of it. A lot of sharp U-turns, I feel it coming. I wonder what these are over here. There's, like, cannons chilling over here. There are barrel blasters here, and they're falling down. That's obstacles. And then it looks like you might be able to, you might just come back down through here and just kind of wrap around. It looks like there's also an area down here you can go into, this little tunnel. You got these little barrel obstacles, and it looks like these jumping robo monkeys. Now this track, let me see if we see it over here. This might be Crown City. It might be Peach Stadium? I don't think so. No, Peach Stadium I think it looks like it takes place at the castle, so I think this is probably Crown City. But yeah, you can see the glider panel there. So this part, I have no idea what I'm looking at. You can see so much from here. You can see like 4 different fucking tracks. There's like one, it looks like this is DK Pass down here. So I'm wondering, this doesn't look like DK Pass at all. One of these is surely the actual DK Pass. I'm just trying to get a good look, because it's hard to tell. These ones over here say DK Pass too, and it looks like these ones over here say it too. Now I'm like second guessing myself if like DK Pass is an actual Mario Kart track, or did I just, was that an illusion? This spot up here is where we saw the DK Pass thing in the trailer. That's the DK Pass thing. So it looks like that's the final ramp, and then it bends here. And this is the end of the track, and then down here's the tunnel. And then maybe like the rest of the areas down here, and you can't really see it. It's kind of hard to tell. Looks like there's something here. I'm not too sure. And then there's this whole other like track thing right here that you can just kind of go over. This is a complicated mess. I'm not used to this. I've never played a game like this. Or it's just open world driving. I don't get out of my little Nintendo comfort zone often, so. There are multiple paths that lead in the same area. I wasn't sure if it was like, oh yeah, these are all different tracks that just lead in the same area. Because all the drivers are driving in the same, like, path. But it looks like you can branch off over here and just kind of take this path down. It does look like there's another track that goes out this way, and probably, like, down this way over here. But yeah. It looks like at some point you can also go down this side and maybe grind down the little ski slope here thing. And it also looks like you take a path here and jump up onto this house. This might just not be like... They might just not have some retro tracks. They might just share the same name. It's hard to tell because when we actually see like like all the courses, it doesn't say like, oh, 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar. It just says Shy Guy Bazaar. So that's tough. Bunch of like different paths. You're driving along this bridge here, just up, down over here. That's a lot. So this spot, this looks just like the Mario Bros. Circuit, but it's obviously different because there's a different Yoshi Diner. This one's a little jungle theme, and you see the jungle pass here as well. You also see that giant question mark block, yeah. So yeah, it looks like the desert area goes into the jungle bit. We also see these little buffalo guys. Buffalo guys for label racers, please. But yeah, I think that's another Yoshi Diner. And then we can see, I think, that bridge that we were driving on earlier. Yeah, it looks like it kind of goes from, like, desert to savanna to jungle. Kind of see, like, these savanna-like trees. I'm not really, I'm not the person for this, so don't get mad at me if I don't know trees. Also, I think this is that part of Mario Bros. Circuit that kind of loops. I feel like it's a lot bigger. So this track, I think this connects to that Venice track earlier. It's hard to tell what's a track and what's not. I feel like the actual the Venice track that I was talking about earlier, it looks like it might just be up here. Also, that's maybe I'm crazy. That looks like a skull in the clouds. But yeah, I think it's probably like up here that that other track is. I don't know what this track could be. I do like that you're driving on the water though. There's a bridge up over here. Looks like a beach over here as well. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see anything on this track. See that the track obviously bends down this way. But yeah, and then there's some other track with a beach and a bridge up over here on this island. And then there's this DK track, which kind of gives me DK Jungle vibes from 3DS and 8, with this like golden kind of statue building that you go into and then kind of fly out of. See the lap marker. It just looks like the track goes into this somehow, and then it appears off to the side here, and you kind of fly off. Actually, you might just kind of drive off into the cloud, and then hop out of it, and like glider out. Again, I love the expression on the characters. I was even talking about Wario, but just look at him. Look at Bowser. I can't really tell what track this is. Oh my gosh, you're right, that was Wario's Nair. This looks like a Bowser Castle. You can see the lava, you can see the Podoboo right there. This is a Bowser Castle of some kind. Now, is it a new Bowser Castle or an old one? That is incredibly hard to tell. Genuinely, from the bend, this could be Bowser Castle 1 from SNES. It's kind of just that, like, small kind of square-shaped bend that I could see them having. It does look like he drifts, however, so it might not even be. Because, yeah, I don't see them tricking, so it just might be some new track, honestly. It could be, Bowser Castle 4 from GBA? Let me see the layout of that track. I think I know what part I'm talking about. Okay. Wow, that was awful. Anyway, so this looks like it could be this bottom part of the track right here. Maybe I'm going crazy, but that was the immediate guess on what this could be. I mean, that's just, like, the only thing it looks like that I can compare. That like, I can immediately, my brain can just comprehend and compare it to when coming up with a guess as to if this is a retro track or not. I'm sure there are other Bowser Castles with, like, a loop into a bend like that, but I have no idea. Now this, I can't tell what this track is. I do like this vintage clothing Waluigi brand. That is Wario's Nair, look at him. Because we do see his, like, vintage clothing later. This is giving me DS... We do know that Wario Stadium is in this game. I assume it's going to be the N64 one, but it could be the DS one. This does seem like a Wario Waluigi track, because that's all you see on the promotion here, so it just looks like a Wario Stadium. And then you can see, like, other parts of the track here. So I think this is N64 Wario Stadium here. Nope. Just kind of goes off the deep end there. So next we have Wario Shipyard here. And this is very clearly Wario Shipyard. You can see the inside down here. And then this is just the bend of the track. You'll see a track here. This track looks multi-layered in the back. This part right here kind of gives me Broken Pier vibes from GBA, so maybe that's back, but it does look like a multi-layered, like, kind of level. We do see, this looks like that exact area from earlier, with the, you see the Yoshi Diner here, the green one. We can see the, like, sort of, like, Golden Gate Bridge-esque things. I'm happy to have Piancha's back, too. I hope they bring back Noki's, too. But yeah, this looks like another track. I see a bridge here. Kind of hard to tell. You can't really tell anything from that. This track looks awesome. I am excited to see what this track is. Like, I have no idea what I'm looking at here, but this looks awesome. It looks like you're just gonna go into that screen there. Hold on, look at his arms. Ah! Oh my god, so just keep going! Okay, so I obviously see coins up here. Look like you grind rail off here, and then you grind rail down here and get some coins. There's something back there that I notice. Can't really see it well, but there's this thing here. It looks like some kind of... probably a logo for the track or something. But yeah, I kind of like how you're going to go into this painting here and just kind of like... I'm sure like you'll have like some sepia filter once you hit the painting. It looks like a haunted track. Doesn't look like any haunted track that I've seen. The bend here kind of gives me Boo Lake from GBA, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. I feel like this haunted, like, I don't know, film strips. Yes, that's what it's called. Haunted film strip track is like its own thing rather than like a retro track. You can see this like film strip wheel thing here. There's a haunted castle in the back too. See that? You kind of see. I feel like that's a road protruding off the side of the castle. Also, a part down here where you can grind rail off. So this is that turn at the end of Mario's at the like back end of the Mario Bros. Circuit. Looks like this part's blocked off. You can go off to the road eventually. And then yeah, it looks like what I said is true, where you can kind of just head on into this slope here and probably grind rail just off this rather than just kind of be on the road here. That looks like a very narrow turn anyway. All right, so you kind of grind rail off this. This is Shy Guy Bazaar, the actual Bazaar part of the track. It looks really, really nice. I like the kind of sunset vibe. I do like how you can kind of grind rail at the top there. Oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't even notice the cart. I like it. This is a track for sure. I'm gonna look at the other tracks and see if this matches any of the other ones. It kind of looks like the DK spaceport. Like maybe go like you can see like this part right here, and you can see like the oil and that. So this is probably DK spaceport. And obviously we have the peak that is the cow on the grind rail with the fucking radio cart. I'm trying to see like if I can connect this track to anything. It just kind of looks like a really like basic planes. It looks like you can fly through some rings here, probably on like this part of the track or something. Maybe this thing right here is the glider. Mega Mushroom's back, which I'm okay with. I like Mega Mushroom. I don't know what track this is. It looks like you can grind. Oh, this might actually be Moo Moo Meadows. I think this is the part with the glider section towards like the ending. It looks like you might be able to glide here. You can see a windmill at the end of this track, I believe. I think I saw that for like half a second. Yep, the windmill right there. This is most likely Moo Moo Meadows here. Again, very generic. Very hard to tell what is going on here. But yeah, oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that there was a question mark block up here. So it looks like you can probably grind on this thing here and hit a question mark block. I think it's different from this question mark block. I think this is an item rather than just like a kind of set thing. This might just give you like a free, like, I don't know, mushroom or something like that. Who knows? What is going on up on that part of the track? It looks like... What? What is going on there? Y'all see that too, right? So it looks like some kind of, like, I don't know, slinky? I thought it was a cannon at first, but it looks like someone is just, like, being grabbed by something and just kind of being waved around in the air. I have no idea what I'm looking at. But I feel like there's a character, like, up here, so I have no idea what I'm looking at. But yeah, hammer item from Tour Returns, which is kind of awesome. I like the hammer item. I think that should be utilized more. This track looks like Peach Stadium. We see the Shell Cup, and we see it end on a track called Peach Stadium, and it looks like it ends at the part where Peach's Castle is. And this looks like Peach's Castle. It's kind of hard to deny it is. This looks like the Peach's Castle track, Peach Stadium. Also, I didn't even notice earlier, but the item, the question mark block item, looks like not only does it give you coins, it scatters them behind you for other people to grab, which is pretty nice. I like that a lot. You see parts of the track down here behind Wario Waluigi. You can see probably that Peach Castle. This actually looks like... I'm going crazy, but this kind of looks like Mario Circuit from 3DS. You see like the cherry blossom trees and like the Peach Castle stuff. I'm probably going crazy there though. There's the cars that you can get a glider off. It looks like a... No, that looks like a boost rather than a glider. You do see the little takeout bag. I like the little face it has. That's adorable. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this is a Yoshi truck. That's also adorable. This is outside the Peach Stadium track, which we saw earlier, so yeah, that is Peach Stadium confirmed. We have this kind of road area. We have this these mushroom houses. This looks like its own track over here. And then we have these random like car power-ups where you just kind of take control of something else, which is exciting. I kind of want to see that. You also see it just break the steel beam, which I think is hilarious. So yeah, you can probably like do some crazy stuff with like these random like mechanics. Probably just absolutely kill these Shy Guys, dude. That poor Shy Guy in that car, it's probably dead. Okay, so I thought about this morning when I got up work. What happens when the cow eats the burger? I want to see the cow eat the burger. I want to see the cow eat the burger. I think that shit would be too funny. Am I crazy for that? What if they give it, like, there's no beef on it for only the cow? It's just like lettuce and tomato and cheese. Yeah, Mario Circuit, same area. And we get Mario in his 60s outfit. What does he look like that? Now, my theory on the outfits is that whenever you grab one of those takeout bags and your character matches, they might get a boost for that environment. So like their cart stats get upped a bit, but like as you're heading to like the next track in the Grand Prix, you lose that boost. This looks like Moo Moo Meadows. Kind of hard to tell. Why are there cars on Moo Moo Meadows? I don't know. There's this path here, which I assume is another part of the like open world. Car to tell anything. We see a steel bridge down out here. If like this is one of those cars that you could trick off of. I absolutely adore this Bowser outfit. I need more art of it. This looks like that other part because I think this is like the Savannah Desert area, and this is kind of more the jungle area. And yeah, looks like kind of that blend of the two tracks. Now this, I have no idea. It doesn't. This might be that dinosaur track that we saw earlier, which people say is Giant Jungle. it might be. It's kind of hard to tell. There is a giant dino, like the one in Dino Jungle. It's kind of hard to tell because I feel like the layout doesn't match too much at all, besides that one specific dino. Okay, we have a lot to look at here. So this one on the left here, that I'm blocking entirely. This one to me looks like it could be Peach Circuit, or Peach Stadium. This looks like a Japan-inspired track. It kind of gives me Autumn Mountain from Origami King vibes. You see, like, paper lanterns and stuff here, so yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe from it. Also, she's wearing her Odyssey kimono, so that's cool. This looks like Airship Fortress. Also, something's telling me Kart customization's not coming back. Because I feel like this is a very princess-themed kart. It has the sort of princess outfit, and then the tires. Koi kart, koi bike, fish scale tires. It's just kind of hard to tell. Yeah. This looks like Airship Fortress, though, so yeah. Yeah, you can see kind of like the shrine here as well. But yeah, you can't see too much here. You see the Mario Kart TV thing here. This sort of beam here, which I think is Peach Stadium. This one, you just cannot tell anything over here. We get more Peach Stadium, daytime, the fucking snowman. The track looks like it just kind of goes up, and then you kind of just jump off. There's this bottom part here that kind of goes into the grass plane, this bridge, and then just kind of down here as well. It looks like the track might be able to bend down here. There's like this part of the track under Mario that you can't really see. Peach Stadium. I love the stained glass window. It looks like she's in her like Mario Kart outfit in it, which is kind of cute. So yeah, you can see the cherry blossoms, which maybe makes me think that 3DS Mario Circuit's coming back. So yeah, you kind of see that it bends off here. You can't see too much past here. It doesn't look like it goes here. But it looks like a different, like, oh yeah, this is a part of the track where you just kind of climb up here. But I don't know what's down here. We'll see. This, I have no idea. That looks like it might be, Wario Stadium again. Maybe a different part. It looks like the Wario Stadium track we saw earlier, so it's most likely Wario Stadium. So this, I think these cannon cars are gonna allow you to glide on these parts. So it looks like this bridge here that we saw earlier leads to to Crown City, I think what it's called. So I think this right here is the Shell Cup, because we have Koopa Troopa Beach, far away Oasis, which kind of looks like that desert jungle area, and then it looks like it goes to Crown City from there. And it has a bridge on that track. So it looks like this is that bridge, and they're going into Crown City and then heading to Peach Stadium. So yeah. Also, we see a giant mushroom there. We see a bomb car, which is kind of awesome. I love how the bomb cars look in this game. This building looks like Duraludon. I don't know, that has no significance whatsoever, but it looks like Duraludon to me. This guy looks insane. I forget the name of this enemy. I forget what game it's in. It looks like that water dragon thing from New Super Mario Bros. U, but in the sand. In the sand. Not sure what it does. It might just aim at a player and maybe like switch spots. I think that'd be really, really funny if it just switched spots with a random player. We have this water track again, which looks like a different one than the other one. And then we get a final shot of Peach Circuit, or Peach Stadium. And it looks like that's the start of the track. The Peach stained glass window. I think that's her bike outfit from 8. You can see it lead off to a different part up over here. See a final pan out shot. See, oh, okay, so that's where that leads. It leads to this road here, which looks like it goes under the track. I don't think, yeah, it looks like it goes under it. Oh, it looks like there's also like the little, you know, like the garages that they have at the like sort of racing things. You know what I'm talking about. I think that's it. We have Peach Stadium here. Final pan out shot. It's really hard to tell. Really hard to tell. Yeah, it kind of looks like it just wraps around here. Whoa, wait, Mario Kart 9 confirmed? Look, it's a 9. That's a 9! Oh, shit, I didn't mean to go forward. Oopsie. So yeah, just kind of jump off here, and then you go over here, probably glide, I don't know. Again, oh no, there's a part right here you go across, and then yeah, you just kind of loop back around, and yeah. I could probably, like, just based off this, I could probably draw a realistic simulation of Peach Stadium. And that's Mario Kart World. We have that DK track again, it looks like. I just kind of fly up high, like those other ones. It looks like I was right that you do bounce on the clouds, but it looks like that you don't glide at that one part that I was talking about. It looks like it just bounces onto a different part of the track, and then you turn and glide. There you go. Then you got a kind of good look at this back part over here. This looks like it could be Diamond Jungle. I still don't know. Oh, we get another good look at the two kind of sort of things I saw from earlier in the trailer as well. And then whatever the hell this is, it looks like a cage of some kind. But yeah, I kind of see the savannah sort of desert area as well. Then we get another look at, I believe this is Wario Stadium. No, this is DK Spaceport. So yeah, DK Spaceport, you kind of jump up here. I think this track is going to be one of my favorites.
Is launching exclusive.
I like the way he tumbles. Did you see that? I like the way he tumbles. Look at him. He just like flings forward, which I love. Oh my gosh, like a Bowser. He's halfway through the ground. Okay, Bowser just gets hit by the same charge chuck, it looks like, and he just tumbles forward as well. I do love that about this game so far, how they just kind of tumble forward. I also see these mud spouts, which is honestly gross, and then these like balls of poop that look like obstacles. But yeah, just sort of tumble forward. I love that. And this looks like more of Wario Stadium. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about Wario Stadium coming back, but they are nailing it. This looks phenomenal. I like this sign. I don't think I'm blocking it. Let me see if I can go back a bit. Garlic power. That's hilarious. That's me. I run on garlic power. Ooh, the boomerang is back. I didn't even notice that. Again, I just love... Oh, I think he's like... Oh my gosh, he's in a camp outfit! He's a little camper! Those are his little badges! That's adorable! I love that about him. So yeah, looks like you can wall grind up this wall here at the top. I see some coins. That's kind of awesome. Okay, I saw the text when I was watching the trailer earlier. I was like, what? Like, I just saw some random text fly out of nowhere. Beep! Okay, hold on. That's so good. That's old school Mario Kart right there, and that makes me so happy. Close it out. But look at that. Beep! That like genuinely makes me so happy. Next frame, we see more of Mario Bros. Circuit, which I'm honestly tired of seeing right now. We see more of the diner. And I want to say probably it says beep up there too. We see the Cataquack. Look at him fly! Look at the Cataquack actually like losing for once. I also love the like shockwaves. They look way more powerful than an 8. It looks larger than an 8 as well. There's a lightning shock that happens. I think it's only in when they're talking about game chat, and that looks really, really nice as well. You see baby Rosalina driving over here. Oh my gosh, Wario has a sombrero, or Waluigi has a sombrero, I think. Look at him. You know, this might be the game that makes me like Waluigi. I am wondering if there's going to be some benefits to grinding. We do see them like mini turbos off the grind rails, but like especially on like the outward parts. I'm wondering if there's a benefit, because obviously you don't want to go outward on a track. Like, why would you? I could probably make my own separate video on the map entirely. This is annoying. I honestly don't even want to look at it right now. I'm probably gonna make another analysis just based off the map entirely. We see Moo Meadows, which is right behind Peach Circuit, or Peach Stadium. I keep calling it Peach Circuit. So yeah, Moo Meadows. We also see that's in the Lightning Cup. See that right there? Yeah, I noticed that. It's kind of hard to see on the stream, but yeah, Lightning Cup logo right there. I think that's the only one I've seen so far where you could see the cup. So yeah, this is Moo Meadows. Looks just like original Moo Meadows, and then you have all these things on the side here. But yeah. So I'm wondering if, because Moo Meadows is here, is Moo Farms here? This looks like it could be Moo Farms. I'm gonna look at the map real quick. I need the shape of Moo Meadows stat. It doesn't look like Moo Farms is, at least in this general vicinity. It could be. It's very hard to tell. Because Moo Farms is such a basic shape compared to Moo Meadows. Which it really could just be any one of these random bends. Which I would love to see those two tracks kind of infuse together. But yeah, it might just not be here. Oh boy, okay, this is a lot right here. This is Crown City again. We can talk about a lot here. So we see this part of the track extends outward here. Fried chicken and then drink. What does that say? You see, it looks like there's several different bends. You can drive up here. Probably up here, then up here somehow. You drive down under here. We do see, I think we see King Boo drives like this lower area next. We see the bridge into this track that leads from Faraway Oasis, I believe, is what that track was. Yeah, Faraway Oasis. So yeah. And then we could see that sort of, like, see a lot of huge trees. I assume from like the Savannah jungle area. I want to see what that sign says. I don't know. I can't see it. It says drink something. It looks like it says drink restroom. See Yoshi's Hamburger. What does that say over there in the corner? Tenants wanted. What if, and hear me out, the story mode of this game is how the Yoshi Diner people are evil, and they're, like, sort of taking over the Mario Kart world, and we have to stop them. What if the Yoshis are evil in this game? Because you see the Yoshi Diner everywhere! Like, it's just, like, chilling out in this world. There's this part down here that you could drive on. I also love this parking garage that has, like, the P-switch symbol. Like, it's not any other font, it's just the P-switch font. So yeah, kind of drive down here. I assume you grind on these rails here. And it looks like nothing's blocking you from just driving up here as well. Oh, no, there are blocks. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see them. Actually, you can see someone driving up here, so maybe it's not blocked. Yeah, there's someone driving up there. Actually, is there?
Regions that span the...
It looked like they were going backwards, so that's probably not where you're going. You're probably hopping off this building here and then going down.
That span the...
We see more of the savannah area. We see these zebras, which new Mario species can we bring them back. Then you see this kind of sort of mountaintop track, which doesn't look like anything we've had before. I don't remember any icy tracks that have like long straightaways like this. I'm trying to see what's in this corner down here, because there is another track. This looks like it could be Sky High Sundae. Yeah, it's just hard to tell. Oh no, you can see an ice cream cone right there in the corner. That's probably Sky High Sundae then. This looks like it's close to that DK Pass area. It sort of looks like that mountainous. You can try and see. Oh, you can see the that jumpy part that I was talking about earlier. This looks like it. Oh, it's up here. This is the part that you're driving on right there. So yeah, you can see that mountainous spot there. Airship Fortress. It looks like there's gonna be a part where you're gliding into the Airship Fortress. Airship Fortress looks great. You see the cannon that you fly out of there, and then there's this part right here. I see these Bullet Bill, like, logos. Did it show what cup this was in any of the other? This is in the Mushroom Cup, so it looks like you fly from Mario Stadium into Airship Fortress, because it's all in, like, the west part of the track, or west part of the world. Down here, I can't really tell what's going on. It's too far away. This looks like that same road that we were looking at earlier. We see the hamburger and Tenants Wanted, and then that part there is no longer blocked. I see the little takeout bags as well. Okay, so this is another thing. First off, I didn't even notice this P-switch over here, so that's one thing. And then this thing that says Home of the Rainbow Fragment. Now, I was wondering, how the fuck are you going to get to Rainbow Road from here? How are you going to, like, get out into space? I think at some point you're going to drive up that mountain and then interact with the Rainbow Fragment in some way, and then you're gonna go off and fly, like, be teleported into Rainbow Road, which would be the final track of the special cup. So I think there's gonna be, like, it's gonna start in Crown City, and then you're gonna go, like, a track, like, probably over here, a track up the mountain, and then Rainbow Road. Crown City is in this, like, it's close to the desert, so you could there probably will be a part where you navigate from Crown City to the Bowser area. Or maybe Bowser area to Crown City to the Rainbow Fragment. I don't know. Actually, you probably could, like, go from the Bowser area straight to the Rainbow Fragment, and then go to... I don't know what else. This is, like, the only thing that alludes to a Rainbow Road type thing, so I think that could be it. Home of the Rainbow Fragment. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what these P-switches do, because there's another one that we saw in the trailer. I didn't notice this one over here. What's that brand? Rosalina Buses? Rosalina Bus Tour. Cute. Oh, she's gay. So yeah, this might be Crown City, more of it? It's kind of hard to tell as well. Here's the Crown City, we see that part. We can see, oh yeah, the staircase right there that you can climb up. But I assume this is like the free driving. So this part right here, this is bizarre. I'm sure this is giving, like, I guess, like NASCAR, kind of. I don't know. I don't know racing. It's outside of Mario Kart. I'm a fraud. But yeah, we see Nabbit, we see the Side Stepper, Monty Mole, Stingerby, something like that. Bitty Buddy right here, Spike, which, you know what, I said I wanted Spike in the game, so you know what, close enough. We see Wiggler up here. I don't know who this is. It looks like a me, but could be like, I think that's actually Rosalina thing. Oh my gosh, look. Oh, what? Okay, weird. See the penguin, see the swooper. And you see the tracks just kind of go forever. So maybe they don't lock in like I thought. Actually, it says laps 1 out of 3. So maybe it just does. But yeah, you just kind of launch off like as you're driving and it just kind of boosts forward, it looks like. I love that Wario outfit. Look at him, he's so sick. Okay, so, this part here. This is the part I've been kind of looking at the whole time, off to the side. So it looks like we have Mario Bros. Circuit, Crown City, Whistletop Summit, which I haven't seen much of, but I think is shown later in the trailer, and then DK Spaceport. So yeah, Desert Hills, which is brought back. We haven't seen much of it. I think it might actually be that that part with the giant sandworm that we saw earlier as well. Desert Hills, Shy Guy Bazaar, Wario Stadium, Airship Fortress, which honestly, that's a full retro cup right there. But dude, absolute cinema. This cup looks sick as fuck. I'm excited to see Desert Hills. I don't like Desert Hills, but I'm excited to see it. And then we have DK Pass, which looks like a different DK Pass from the other one. DK Pass, Starview Peak, Sky High Sundae, and then Wario Shipyard. Which, I was right, they're, DK Pass and Sky High Sundae are pretty close to each other. Because we saw those two earlier. I don't think we've seen much, if at all, anything of Starview Peak.
Place.
And then we have Koopa Troopa Beach, which is this part right here, I didn't notice that earlier. And we already talked about how we saw the Shell Cup earlier. Koopa Troopa Beach, Faraway Oasis, Crown City, Peach Stadium. Now, Crown City has shown up twice now. So I assume we're going to see, like, it's going to be like a city track where we see 2 different routes entirely for the track. Like, you know how in Tour we had, like, well, you probably don't know anything about Tour, do you? Anyone play Tour? No? Okay, so Tour, how it worked was they had, like, 3 or 4 different New York Minute tracks, and each one took you a different route. When they brought them into 8 Deluxe, they combined all of them, which is why we have, like, 3 different tracks. Like 3 different, like, laps, taking us 3 different ways. So, yeah. So I think that's going to be kind of what we see with Crown City. We have, like, Crown City 1, where we go one way, and then Crown City 2, where we go a different way. Because I assume they're just going to lead to, like, 2 different spots. One leads to Peach Stadium, and the other one leads to wherever, DK Spaceport or whatever. Whistletop Summit. So, yeah. Just 2 different paths entirely. So, yeah, I'm excited. And then we don't see these other 3, but we know for sure Moo Moo Meadows is in the Lightning Cup. Which earlier I was like, oh yeah, we got 7 cups, I was right. Well, which, wrong. There's more cups, which I think are only for Knockout Tour. And then we still don't have the special cup here and all, which I assume we have to unlock. Which, if we're unlocking cups like in old Mario Karts, I assume we're probably going to get a few more. Because if they're combining tracks like they have been before, I think we're probably going to see way more. I honestly think we're going to see, like, 16 cups. Probably not, though. Because I feel like if these icons are tracks, there's not a lot, actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
In a bid for first...
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Place.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then there are, like, 2 more at the top that I'm probably going to count. So there's probably, like, 24... or, like, probably close to 30 tracks that are at least being shown off on this map. They could be hiding more, like, behind the locked cups. So, I noticed this when we watched the trailer earlier today. I didn't notice this first time. This is, I want to say, Mario Circuit 4. This looks like Mario Circuit 4. It might be Mario Circuit 3 in reverse, actually. Which, oh my gosh, if we see Mario Circuit 3 again, I'm going to flip my fucking shit. No, I'm kidding. I like Mario Circuit 3. It looks like it could be Mario Circuit 3 in reverse. It's kind of hard to tell. See something else back there. That looks like it could be another Mario Circuit back there as well. Because that bend looks like Mario Circuit 3 as well. Oh my gosh. Did they really bring back Mario Circuit 3 for like a 5th time? The way the cat clock spins, and then we see the fishbone as well here. The fishbone driver is so funny. I don't know what this part is. It looks like just some generic part where you just drive between the tracks, honestly. This is DK Pass for sure. You can see the bend. This is the tunnel area.
The competition is...
And then you see, like, the way it bends forward. Is that yet another stupid diner sign? No, it's not.
The most in series history.
But yeah, DK Pass. And then we have Knockout Tour. Yet another diner! This one's purple! This is hard to tell. Is this an old track or a new one? This one looks like it could... Oh, there's an Angry Sun. This could be Desert Hills. Which, honestly, all the theming could just be kind of similar around each track, so this might not even be Desert Hills. It's kind of hard to tell. It doesn't look like any part of Desert Hills that I know. Okay, so this part is on the back side of Mario Bros. Stadium. You see the diner, see the inward part, the like shopping mall area, and then the back turn. So yeah, this is like the back. Oh, that's what that thing is. Okay, I'm blocking it. It's one of these Bramble guys from New Soup. So that's what I saw earlier. I thought it was like a character getting launched, but yeah, it's one of the Bramble guys. Look, they're metallic, which is kind of cool. We see a better look at Moo Moo Meadows. I love the cow, just chilling back here. A part that you can jump on up here, which honestly makes me think that there's a separate track on this side here, which might be Moo Moo Farms from N64. Honestly, I just really want these tracks to connect. I feel like Moo Moo Farms, Moo Moo Meadows should be right next to each other, and I think that'd be awesome. So yeah, kind of see this back area here. There's not much to tell from what we can see or can't see. Now, Knockout Tour. Okay, so it looks like... Oh my gosh, okay, this is complicated. Looks like we have the Desert Hills area. This is the same spot as Desert Hills. Then we have Mario Bros. Circuit. Then this track, which we might have seen earlier. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the other. No, we actually don't see what this track right here is. So this is a new track that we haven't seen, because that's not Wario Stadium. Triple check that. Yeah, that's not Wario Stadium. Wario Stadium's like up over here. So we haven't seen much of this track yet. So yeah, we don't have a name for the track. We probably have seen footage of it so far. Then we have Moo Moo Meadows. Now this looks like a conglomerate of a bunch of different Mario circuits. I see Mario Circuit 2 right here. This is Mario Circuit 1, and that's Mario Circuit 3. They forgot Mario Circuit 4! That's insane! They just leave it out! No! Mario Circuit 4 deserves love! That's so sad! I'm gonna turn my webcam. Look how sad I am! I'm smiling. But I'm actually sad! That makes me so sad! I don't think it appeared in Tour either, so it's just kind of Mario Circuit 4 lost to time, dude. That makes me so sad! They just forgot about it! And then we see this sort of cloud, like Wiggler treetop track as well. So yeah, that's so sad! Golden Dash Cup, Ice Flower Cup, Moon Cup, Spiny Cup, Double Cherry Cup, Acorn Cup. We have a new Cloud Cup and a new Heart Cup.
Stop from one corner of the world.
Okay, so over here we have Crown City. This looks like a different... I can't tell if this is Peach Garden, Peach Stadium or not. But yeah, Peach Stadium. This Japanese-inspired autumn track. This track we haven't seen yet. The Starlit Circuit, whatever it's called, I forgot the name already. Starview Peak, and then Sky High Sunday on this one. Now, let's look at that item roulette real quick. So we can see the hammer. Let me go back. So see Mushroom, Mega Mushroom, Triple Reds, Fire Flower, Hammers, Lightning, Red Shell, Ice Flower, Triple Bananas, Mega Mushroom again, Red Shell, Hammers, Lightning. Okay, so yeah, it's probably just gonna go in a loop now. Bob-omb, Ice Flower, Triple Greens, Blue Shell, Horn. I saw Star, Boo, and the item box in there. I like this area with like the charged chucks just throwing the balls around. I think it's kind of adorable. And then we have that part that just kind of shows the, like, hey, here's how many racers can pass this gate. And then I believe this is the other part of Peach Stadium. So I was kind of right about the whole, like, oh, hey, I was kind of right about the tracks having different routes. Because when I was talking about, like, the initial Mario Bros. Circuit, I was like, oh, yeah, this track has different laps, has different routes every time you pass through it. And I was sort of right, but sort of wrong. This track? I have no idea. This could be Crown City again? Kind of hard to tell. Doesn't look like... It might be Crown City.
Can you make...
Or might not. This part looks a little different than anything we've seen before. We do see first place gets a crown, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. And then, yeah, Rosalina Automobile. Okay, so yeah, this is the Duraludon building. See, it came back! So this is probably Crown City, yeah. Okay, so we have the desert part. We see yet another stupid Yoshi diner. We see a P-switch, which I'm still wondering what they do. They probably unlock something to, like, a different path to something. So this looks like the Whistle Top Summit track, or whatever it's called. Oh, Whistle Stop Summit. So yeah, we see a lot of different paths that you could take. I assume this is just free roam, so you can probably just drive wherever. So some parts will be blocked off later. I see a boost into a glider, I believe. I see another P-switch blocked here, and then just other parts that you can go across. So yeah, different paths along this track. We don't see much of this track, to be honest. Desert. I think this might be Desert Hills over here. I do like how you could... Is that Nabbit just chilling there? That looks like Nabbit just chilling there, so maybe you can, like, interact with characters. Or maybe, like, some characters will be locked, and in free roam, if you find the characters, you'll unlock them. Sort of like Mario Party Jamboree, but that shit was so dumb. Where you just kind of, like, looked at a certain corner, you saw Pauline just unlock her. I thought that was stupid. So yeah, maybe that's a thing. We see this plane deer as well. I didn't notice that earlier. So yeah, plane camels, I think that's... Oh, that might actually be Shy Guy Bazaar back there. I think you see the bridge that leads into Shy Guy Bazaar. And then you see, like, the building structures, so it might be Shy Guy Bazaar. I do like how you can kind of see this, like, random item box off to the side as well. Oh, no, that's a P-switch over there. That's a P-switch. So probably something else that you could do there. Probably, it might, like, build stairs to let you, like, into the backside of, like, Shy Guy Bazaar and let you in that way. I really like this area. This area is really beautiful. You grind up here, get up here. I ain't gonna lie, this scene right here reminds me of Fortnite. Maybe I'm crazy for that, but it really just reminds me of Fortnite. How you can just kind of, like, climb up the shit to get to the bridge from the bottom area. Johan when he sees an open world. Wow, this is like Fortnite. Maybe that should be the thumbnail. Just this screenshot. It's like, just like Fortnite as the text. I do like the toads that you can just... I'm sure you could bump into them. Dude, if you can bump into the toads and have them fall off the boat, this would be Game of the Year. This honestly might be Game of the Year anyway. Probably not. I feel like it might be a contender, but it probably won't win. We have this part outside of Peach Stadium. We have what looks like another track out here. It still looks like it could be Mario Circuit 3DS. So I assume this is close to, like, that Savannah... mixed with jungle area. I mean, this is obviously the desert, so yeah. I also want to know if you can grind up here to, like, the top of this. I assume you can, but who knows. See some prawn points chilling, and yeah, more coins over there, so yeah. I still love this. The first place shopping sign. I think that's adorable. So yeah, you grind rail off on these sides here as well. You get some coins. I do like the face camera button. I think that's good. But yeah, not too much to look at here. This is Crown City still. We get another look at Airship Fortress, and we see this volcano in the back, which makes me think that the Bowser Castle is going to be in that volcano area. And maybe, when you go up there into that smoke, Rainbow Road will be there. Ooh. It looks like you can grind on the outside of the Airship Fortress, which would be kind of sick. We do see this road here, which looks like it leads into the Airship Fortress. This train track area, I assume this is going to be... Let me see the world again. There's probably going to be either Crown City to Whistle Stop Summit, or Whistle Stop Summit to DK Spaceport. Assuming this is the only time Whistle Top Summit appears. Oh yeah, we get more Whistle Stop Summit, which... Oh my gosh, I have to stop and talk about this Yoshi outfit. This is the best outfit. This might be the... Like, this and the Camper Bowser Jr. Oh my gosh. Dude. These two outfits are insanely good. I love them so much. Look at them! I'm not even like a big Yoshi fan. Like, I like Yoshi. He's good. I'm not like one of the people that's like, oh my gosh, Yoshi's like my ride or die. I always play Yoshi, this, that, and the other. Like, I'll play Yoshi in the speedruns. Like, which are like half the games anyway. He's really good in half the games. But yeah, this outfit's so good. Anyways, so yeah, you can grind on this part, which I guess is just Whistle Stop Summit, so I was wrong. So yeah, it looks like Whistle Stop Summit, you start on... trying to get a good look at the finish line. So yeah, you start up here. It looks like it's giving me sort of Merry Mountain from 8 vibes, where you can kind of... There's two different paths you can take, one with the train tracks, and one with the main path that both eventually lead up here. Also, I love how you can see the cow in the background just kind of hitting a trick in the sky. But yeah. So, Whistle Stop Summit, you can see its name right there, so it is Whistle Stop Summit. Actually, I'm blocking it so you can't see it. Whistle Stop Summit, you see it's kind of hard to read, but it's there. And then, yeah, you see more of the desert savanna area. Now this track, people are saying Dime Jungle, which, you know, I didn't notice this part up here earlier, so it might be Dime Jungle. Like, obviously you can trick off this, this guy. There's a track over here. Honestly, it could be like the bridges in Dime Jungle. Who knows? Like, this part right here is extremely Dime Jungle. And then there's also this bend right here, which looks like it leans to the left. I think it might be Dime Jungle. It's hard to tell. And then we have this, the Japanese autumn track, which looks really, really beautiful, by the way. Yeah, it looks like you probably grind right off this part, and maybe up here as well. These look like two different parts of the track as well, so maybe you kind of... no, the arrows are pointing that way, so I don't know. You might be able to grind off this branch here as well. Who knows? Not too much to see on this track. It looks like there's a split path here where you get a little trick and item there. Here's more Shy Guy Bazaar. Yeah, not too much there. And then we have this part here. We see Moo Moo Meadows here. Peach Circuit here, or Peach Stadium. I keep calling it Peach Circuit, dude. And then this part in between tracks with the gliders. I like the this spike obstacle that's just chilling on the back of this car, just throwing shit at you. That's kind of funny. Yeah.
Mario Kart World.
And that's the end there. Whew, that was a lot to go through.
Whew, a lot indeed. If you stuck around till now, thank you so much for watching. I know there's a lot of stuff I missed or immediately retconned out because of the treehouse stuff, but for not seeing that stuff, I think I did pretty okay on guessing where things were. I'll probably make a separate video talking about my thoughts on the treehouse stuff as well. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like. And if you want more Mario Kart World content, consider subscribing. We have a lot more stuff to see from the game, especially with the Direct coming up, so I'm very excited. Again, check out my Blue Sky and Twitch link below, and with that, I'll finally get out of your hair with this super long video. I've been Jahani, and you all have a good one. Peace.